Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Jamaica's Latest. On this channel, I'll be covering whatever is going on in Jamaica right now, whether it's sports, politics, news, or entertainment. So for today's video, we'll be reviewing two videos. One is with the Prime Minister, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness, addressing crime and violence that's going on in Jamaica right now. The next video is with the popular dancehall artist Baby Cham responding to Andrew Holness. Now I have both videos attached. Go ahead and watch both videos. At the end of the video, I'll come back and I'll give my take on everything.
Many years we have been ambivalent, both as a parliament, as a government, and as a people, about violence. The ultimate measure of violence is the loss of life. It is a discrete way of measuring the concept of violence, especially if the loss of life was as a result of physical force. Madam Speaker, we measure that in Jamaica every day with the murder rate. It is an index for which we pay very close attention. Madam Speaker, but before we get to that accurate measure of violence, there are many other forms of violence for which the society, Madam Speaker, treats with less seriousness and outrage. And if, Madam Speaker, we were firm in our stance as a parliament, as a government, and as a people generally, against all forms of violence, then the ultimate escalation to the loss of life would be minimized. But, Madam Speaker, when will we agree as a society that when we beat our children mercilessly, we are teaching them that the only way to resolve conflict is through violence? Madam Speaker, when will we agree that the person's body is inviolable, meaning that I have a right for you not to touch me, and that every woman inside here has a right to say no? And we don't interpret it as feeling that you're better than me. When, Madam Speaker, it is the ambivalence in the society that is permissive of violence, that we don't recognize that everyone has that right to the preservation of their physical form, whether or not they are children or adults, that the human person is inviolable. Madam Speaker, when will we reach the point as a society where we come to the understanding that in our art form, in our music, and in our culture, in as much as you are free to reflect what is happening in the society, you also have a duty to place it in context? That to take up the AK-47 and turn it in a man's head, that is not right. And though you have the protection of the Constitution to sing about it, you also have a duty to the children who are listening to you to say, man, that is not right. And until the society comes to the understanding that all forms of violence is wrong, but we are not there yet. Because as I speak today, I'm expecting the headlines tomorrow. Leave this one alone. Leave that alone. Go talk about something else. But that is it. We are not yet serious. In a sense, Madam Speaker, I am happy to see the outrage because it tells me that there is a change happening in the society. Unfortunately, it is for 9 days at a time. It is not sustained. And I have recognized that. I am not new to this wicket, Madam Speaker. I am not new to this wicket of speaking about violence.
Wagwan, good day. I go by the name of Baby Cham, and I got a few things I want to address. Becoming an artist was solely to provide entertainment to the world through my music. Never would I once imagine that I would take on the responsibilities of a country's governing body or parenthood for an entire nation. From where I stand, as someone from the inner city, the ghetto, and a public figure, I have observed where poverty, poor leadership, illiteracy, and lack of opportunities for the Jamaican youths are the top 4 contributors for the country's high crime rate, not the music. Let us take it a bit further. Are we going to slam or blame Netflix, who is one of the world's top streaming platforms, for violent contents in the same breath? Or are we going to remove data from everyone's smartphones and their homes? Come on. Therefore, it begs to ask the question, is audio communication more effective than video communication? If yes, then it is with great honor that I will lobby for myself and my fellow artists, which are my brothers, to take over the government of Jamaica, so we can finally, through our music, bring some order and restoration to the country. Mr. Prime Minister, did your conclusion arrive from study done, or did it arrive from guilt of mismanagement over the years? People who are already prone to violence and have violent behaviors will always trigger by anything that mimics that. Their thought and such, it is easy to conclude that visual or audio is what caused the person to become violent. Not because the conclusion is an easy way out. That means we should use it to mask the real issue at hand, which is poverty, poor leadership from both government and parenting, illiteracy, and lack of communication and opportunities for the youths. An artist is a mirror of society. Whatever society reflects, we tend to reflect it back with music, melodies, and words. If you take away the art from the artist, then you take away the artistry, and then you will have no artist. So please, listen to what the people of the country is really saying, and do the right job, and do the right work. Bless you.
Okay, guys, so after listening both videos, my take is, so basically the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, is saying he's blaming crime and violence mainly on parents beating their children. Somehow, while beating them, it's teaching them that the way how to solve conflict is through violence, which I don't agree with 100%, because at the end of the day, growing up in Jamaica, I got whipped, but at the same time, I don't go about fighting people because I feel like, them disrespect me, so me go fight them. So I don't agree with that at all. The next thing he mentioned was dancehall music, talking about singing about gun songs, killing an AK-45. You know what? While I will agree that dancehall music probably have a small impact on violence in Jamaica, I agree with Baby Cham in saying that yes, dancehall music have a small impact, but there are bigger issues that leads to crime and violence in Jamaica that needs to be addressed first, instead of just blaming dancehall music, like poverty, illiteracy, poor leadership, lack of opportunity, and poor parenting. So to me, those are bigger factors when it comes on to crime and violence. If you fix those, then Jamaica will not have such a high crime rate. That's just my take on it. So once again, I am agreeing with Baby Cham on this one. Guys, tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.